I was sitting working at the front desk here at Virtue Fieldhouse, and I just thought of what can I do to give back to the community my parents came from, as they were refugees to this country in 1995 from the Bosnian War. I immediately wanted to combine my interest in running, giving back to communities like I just mentioned, and my culture itself. And so I thought the best way to do that would just run a half marathon or a marathon itself to raise money for the people in my country. So I reached out to organizations, and the Red Cross was very excited for this collaboration, and I ran the RBC Brooklyn Half Marathon in New York last summer, which was a really cool experience, one of the biggest half marathons in the world. I was able to raise over $8,300 for the Red Cross in Bosnia, and I spent the summer kind of just finding ways to give back and using those funds to help members of the community that are often vulnerable and overlooked. It really was an amazing project. It was a historic one. I was the first member of the diaspora to do something like that, which is really cool. The significance of it was helping people, connecting with people, and tying the members of diaspora with a culture like that, which is often overlooked. It was really rewarding to see specifically how I'm helping people that don't have a lot of access to food, money, who are disadvantaged. I saw that smile on their face. I think that's number one. But also the run itself, and why I'm into running even now, is the hardship that it puts you through, the difficulties, and that was just a symbol of what those people are going through. So kind of tying those things together, I saw that my efforts were directly resonating with those people. It was naturally very difficult, obviously the run. I was never a distance runner. I hated training, to be honest, but it was more than just me. That's one big purpose that I found. Also, I had events here on campus. I had a 3v3 soccer tournament here to raise money, and there was a bunch of students that came, but the whole logistical part of that was very difficult. I never did something like that, but I had mentors around me and people to support me, and teammates and friends in the athletic community and outside of that were really wanting to contribute and make my efforts a lot easier. Being on the soccer team, I think my teammates were an immense support for me, not just by contributing to the project, but also mentally and morally. The Middlebury athletic community as a whole is very tied together. I think it's not really divided based on sports teams. I think everyone embodies one whole athletics community, and so I brought so many people together from various sports teams, which I thought was great. I'm planning to do one also in the spring, in this upcoming spring term, and that's going to be hopefully even a bigger one and more successful one where I can help, in this case, children with cancer in Bosnia. I'm going to be working on that project very soon. But I think holistically itself, it just solidified my interest in community service, making sure that underserved communities across the world and my own communities are served the proper way, and I can contribute that in my own professional work in the future as hopefully a physician. Freshman year, I actually wrote something on mid-sac, which was talking about I want to be a positive representation of what a Bosnian Herzegovinian is on this campus. There aren't many Balkan people on this campus, and so I know that means that I carry a lot of the load in regards to representation. So now I have a J-term workshop on Bosnian culture, health, and tradition. And so I just want to find the best ways I can to portray to people, especially in our community and outside of that Bosnians are good people and that we can find ways to help others no matter where we're from. Honestly, in the beginning, I had no clue what Middlebury was. I'm a first-generation college student. My parents didn't go to college because of the war, and I did not know what liberal arts even was junior year of high school, but I got contacted by Coach Elias, and we got in pretty deep conversations, and I realized that this is more than just a soccer team. It's more than just being an athlete on a college campus. It's about a community, it's about a brotherhood, it's about togetherness, and that's really what I wanted and the mentorship I needed as that type of student. It was pretty easy for me to come out here, see how tight-knit the team is, and also on top of that, the wonderful institution Middlebury is. It's going to challenge me academically and allow me to reach my goals. I think my best memory here was our trip to Vegas last year. We were in the Final Four of the NCAA Division III soccer tournament, and that as a whole trip was kind of surreal. The travel part of it, staying with my guys all together. Obviously we didn't get the outcome we wanted as we lost in the semifinals, but that whole experience really signified what Middlebury's athletics is. It allowed me to see that together you can really do a lot and that you can accomplish such a great mission together. On top of that, obviously bus rides are obviously amazing, and being with friends on away trips, having home victories with South Street Field having a bunch of fans, that's all sticking to my memory, and I've fortunately been able to have so many memories here as a student athlete.